how do I look? You know, this is my first sponsored video here as a YouTuber, so I'm excited about this. It's funny because Gofybr didn't reach out to me because I'm suffering incredible hair loss. They reached out to me because I'm apparently effective at communicating with people about hair loss, and I've grown an audience about this. So what I want to do is show you how Gofybr works, and especially maybe you've never heard of me, but you've heard of Gofybr and you just want to see a video on how it works. Now, I've purposely combed my hair kind of back and up to expose basically at its worst, so you could see my hairline, because usually I have my hair kind of messy and just kind of hiding that and downplaying that. But today I want us to look very carefully at my hair kind of in the worst light. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to simply show you how Gofybr works. So and I want you to notice, if you haven't already, there's no editing done in my videos. That's fundamentally important to me as a YouTuber. I don't want anything fancy. I want you to be able to just have like a normal conversation with me and see that I'm not doing special lighting or tricks to prove a point. I'm just going to show you how this product works. So this is Gofybr. What basically you need to know about it, it's organic cotton, and I guess like ground up into a powder, and they've got 10 different colors. I'm going to be using the dark brown because that's the color of my hair. And what we're going to do, so in my demonstration video, here's what it looks like. And you basically, and by the way, this doesn't regrow your hair. That's not the intent. What this is to do is just, if you've got some spots in your hair that are basically bothering you, you think, oh, I can kind of see my scalp there and it bothers me. Okay, well, here's your touch-up right here. And this is how it works. So literally, and I really want to, probably maybe the best thing to do, what if I just kind of artificially just part my hair in the middle? All right, so here's what would happen. You would get the Gofybr like this and just kind of dab it on there like that. You can see already that my part, can you even tell anymore? I mean, okay, let's try that again and look in a different spot. Here are some of my weakest hair right here. Let's just, my weakest spot. Let's just try that. Okay, so now you can see my hair. Let's try that again. I just dabbed it on there like that, right? Do you want me to do it one more time maybe? Like maybe at the center of my hair or something. Like that. Okay, there we go. There's another, like, you're clearly looking at my skin right there, right? Just dab that on there. Okay, so by the way, I don't want to have that hair. So by the way, it's basically kind of like a magnet. From what I understand, your hair has some sort of positive charge and this has a negative charge, so together it attracts the cotton to stick to your hair and just kind of give that appearance of more volume. Again, this isn't to regrow your hair, it's more of just kind of a touch-up. Now, also included with the Gofybr is the Fiber Hold Spray, and it's a special hairspray that just locks it into place, basically. Granted, you've got all the magnetic attraction thing going on, but just to help make sure that it's not falling out, you know, throughout the day, just put on this hairspray like this. Now, there you go. So, can you tell that I'm using it? Hopefully not, and that's the whole point, right? If you can't tell someone's using this, if it blends in so naturally, then that's the point. So, I think that's one of the spots where I had put it in there, comparatively speaking to the other parts of my hair. Now granted, again, I will confess, I'm not experiencing major thinning, but just enough to appreciate it. It's funny, I want to tell you this story before I end this video. Back a couple months ago, I was flown out to Hollywood, can I say, let's just say I was in front of a live audience, and let's just say I had to go through the hair and makeup, and in the midst of ironing my shirt and putting some makeup on me, I couldn't help but notice, and they were very subtle about it, but they used some hairspray that was the color of my hair, just to kind of take off some shine. I mean, again, I'm not claiming to have major thinning going on, but it was enough that the cameras would notice it in front of an audience. So that was a couple months ago. So when I got this message from Gofybr. I thought that's interesting because I do actually have some experience doing this. Now, let me be very open like I always am. You're watching this because you're somewhere on your journey of accepting and dealing with your hair loss. There's some people who, at the first signs of receding, are just going to buzz their hair off. There's others who are going to investigate maybe hair transplants. Then there's some that maybe just have like a bald spot in the back or are noticing certain parts of thinning, and they just want a little bit to kind of give them a confidence boost. It doesn't matter to me how you deal with your hair loss, but the whole thing I always talk about is it's having a plan to deal with that. So for certain people watching my videos, for certain people subscribing to my channel, this is going to be good for them, and it's for you that are curious out there that I make this. But it's really that simple. I mean, this is not a complicated video. I've been talking today more than I've been showing you anything, but you saw how simply I just sprinkled it on. And by the way, I've been experimenting with this for a week now. I've had this stuff and I've been using it for a week. I haven't seen any stains that it's left on pillowcase or anything like that. And I will say too, it's funny because I purposely really washed my hair like hard today because I wanted to make sure there was no remnants of this stuff, because I wanted to show you what it looks like going on. Because I typically don't use a lot of shampoo. So I kind of see that as a good thing, because for all I know, it may have been kind of staying in there unless you just really wash it out. But yeah, it washes out with shampoo. It's and again, it's just based out of organic cotton, and there's 10 different colors, so they're gonna have a color to match your hairstyle. So, or not your hairstyle, but your hair color. So it's an enhancer that just kind of fills in those gaps that may make you feel a little self-confident. I mean, there's no shame in it. I mean, women wear makeup. What's wrong with putting a little bit of extra color on there? I don't see what the big deal is, and that's the whole point. It's not a big deal. I've been using this for a week now, and it really is just really simple. There's really not much to talk about, so I'm going to stop talking about it. But feel free to leave comments about it, and let me think. I mean, that's really all there is to say. So, but if you have comments, maybe we can talk more about it. If I need to make more videos, I'm happy to do that, because this isn't simply for me. This isn't simply just Gofybr sponsoring me and doing this video. It's also allowing me to be able to talk about something new about hair loss. And I love having conversations about hair loss because we come from so many different backgrounds about all this, and we deal with it in different ways. So hopefully this video has reached some people today, and thanks for watching it. I'm Nick Shell.